Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Ariel and today is day 15 of my 25 days of Christmas playlist, and we're going to be making some ornaments today. My theme this year is like gold, nature inspired with some gold mixed in, and I'm making all of these ornaments using Dollar Tree products. Okay, so first I wanted to make some air dry clay ornaments. I've been dying to make these because I've seen a few other people doing it, and this will be my first time using air dry clay probably since kindergarten. So I got these cookie cutters. The cookie cutters are actually not from the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree does sell similar, a similar pack of cookie cutters. Since I was doing a nature theme, I wanted these ornaments to have as much texture as they possibly could, which is why I'm stamping this one with this pick. It's like a berry pick that I got from the thrift store a while back, and then this is just to create some sort of organic texture. But I think even without that, I ended up not liking it, and I didn't do it on any of the other ornaments. But even without that, that natural clay does have a really nice organic texture to it. And I want to take a little bit of time to talk about getting the best results when working with the clay. You want to make sure you have water nearby to keep it somewhat wet so that it's workable, but not too wet that it just reduces to liquid. At least that's what my experience was with this particular air dry clay that I got from the Dollar Tree. And another thing, you're going to want to make sure that when you're rolling it out, that you roll it out thick, because if you make it too thin, then you're going to get a lot of cracks and it may break, which is what ended up happening to me later on in the video. And then also, as far as dry time, it takes about 2 full days to dry completely. Now here I'm just stamping it with these faux leaves from some faux florals, just to get that nice leaf stamped effect and to give it a little bit of that nature theme as well. And I got that idea to stamp them with the leaves on Pinterest. As I went along, I actually ended up liking the ones that I made with the mason jar lid, just the plain round ones, a whole lot better. So that's why you see me make so many of those. And for making the hole for the string to go through, I found that using a straw was the easiest thing. Once you puncture it with the straw, the clay will get caught into the straw, so you'll just have to clip off the tip each time that you poke it through the clay. And again, just keep in mind that it is going to take up to 2 full days to dry. After 1 day, it's going to be dry but not completely solid, so you want to give it a full 2 days. And then here I just had this wallpaper left over from a previous project. I actually have a whole roll of it I'm going to be using on something else, and I thought it would add a nice texture to the ornaments. I didn't end up liking it, so I only put it on 2 ornaments, but I still wanted to show that process. On my channel, I share budget-friendly home decor and home improvement projects. That includes thrift flips, hauls, and shop with me videos. So if you like that sort of content, please consider subscribing. And then they're going to have some rough edges, so you're going to want to give all of the ornaments a good sand, but I particularly wanted to sand down the edges of the ones with the wallpaper so that it would have a nice clean edge. And this is why I told you guys to make sure that you roll out the wallpaper thick. This was a little bit thinner of an ornament and it broke when I was sanding it. And I just ended up using twine to hang these from the tree, but you can also use yarn or sewing thread. The leaf printed ones were my favorite. Now that I'm looking back on this, the texture is almost like a starfish and would be perfect if it was painted white for a nautical theme. And for the next ornament, I'm going to be using these little miniature logs or twigs from the Dollar Tree's floral section. I actually already had these on hand, so I didn't pay anything for them. But if you were looking for these, you could buy them in the floral section at Dollar Tree. Or you could just get a twig or branch from your backyard and cut it up to make these nature-inspired ornaments. And the eye hooks are actually from another local dollar store. I'm not really sure if they sell these in the tool section of Dollar Tree, but I know I definitely got them from another local dollar store. And if you don't have these at a local dollar store, they do sell them at Home Depot for just a couple of bucks. And I ended up finding a couple of them that I had actually already spray painted gold and had left over from a previous project. Next, I'm just going to do a few nature-inspired ornaments using these clear ornaments that come in the Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack. I had some left over from last year, and then I also just picked up 1 pack this year. I'm stuffing this one with some dried florals that I got actually from the thrift store. But this little piece right here is actually from a pack that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just putting them together in this ornament, and that's it. For the next one, I'm just using some moss that's also from the Dollar Tree. I just put in a little bit of wheat first because I thought it would add a bit of interest to the ornament to have the 2 different colors and textures. And for the next one, I'm using these faux floral picks from the Dollar Tree. Now, I don't know, I can't remember the name of this one, but it was out for the Christmas season. And I got these gold ornaments very early in the Christmas season this year at Dollar Tree, and I did not know what I was going to do with them. I thought I would be making a sign or some sort of decor with them. And it wasn't until I got into making these ornaments that I realized that the packaging on these actually said they were ornaments. So this was the easiest little DIY. I just wrapped some rope on the end of these, and these are probably one of my favorite ornaments. And I know these are not ornaments, but I did want to share these as a part of my ornaments because I did end up putting these on my tree and I did a small DIY with them. These are the willow branches from the Dollar Tree, and I ended up spray painting them gold and then adding them to my Christmas tree. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. That helps other people to find this video and find my content. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing to my channel and joining me. And let me know in the comments what your favorite ornament was from this video. And please be sure to check out the playlist. Have a great holiday.